Do you enjoy suffering? Do you like to cry in the corner of your room every day as you play Bloons TD6? So how's it going, everyone? Hero Gaming, and today I'm going to talk about why you should quit this game and why I've quit it, even though I've put 1,300 hours into this thing. I have 34 black borders, I have other trophies and stuff, and I am done. I quit. I'm not going to play this anymore. I've put way too much energy into this, and here's why. So for starters, it might not look like this, but every map is exactly the same. It just looks different. And let me explain. So what distinguishes a beginner map, an intermediate, advanced, and expert map? Well, there's two things. The length of the road that the balloons drag on. So for example, this is Monkey Meadow. A red balloon will have to go all the way around and down here and down there. And basically that's going to be a while before it leaves the map. However, with maps like, let's say, Muddy Puddles, what you do is they move 1, 2, 3, and then they're out. Now, something else that distinguishes an easy map from an expert map or whatever difficulty is the amount of lanes you have to look after. So Muddy Puddles, for example, had 4. You'll see Ravine has technically 3. Infernal has a couple. Flooded Valley has 1, but it's excruciatingly short, and you can't really put towers anywhere. Whereas with these beginner maps, it's usually a single road, and you can kind of put towers wherever the hell you want. The second reason why I quit this game. Look, this might be fairly controversial, but I think the whole point of this game is to just get your money. That's all they do. That's all the ref will do. So, well, the point of every game, in the end, every company is to generate income. It's just the way they do it isn't the best. For example, let's look at game modes, right? For example, half cash. What's one way you can negate half cash completely? Oh, I know. Would you look at that? You can buy cash. Oh, what? With real money. And that's why, if you've seen my tutorials, I've been very aggressive in pushing that. Just save your money. Look at this. Like, I haven't put $1 into this game and I have all this cash. So that's why you kind of stay away from it. The next reason is that they try to keep you hooked with the wrong things. For example, the race. They'll give you a race and it'll be like, yeah, here, do it. But then there are people there that just have these like computer brains that'll figure it out. And no matter how hard you try, it's not going to work out. And then finally, the constant updates. I swear to God. So you've seen my channel. I have tutorials from maybe 8-9 months ago, right? And if you try those tutorials now, they will not work whatsoever. And that's because they just keep updating it constantly. It's like either figure it out or stop. Just stop. So the same strategies I use to black border, these 34 black borders that I have, will not work for you. They most likely won't. Some of them will, some of them still do. I did my best to do them without monkey knowledge. So they're all there without monkey knowledge for that specific reason. And then to push it even harder, this game is basically pay to play. You can buy monkey knowledge. So instead of gaining experience, someone could just pay money and suddenly they have what you have access to after grinding for hundreds and hundreds of hours. Oh, would you look at that? You can also buy cash. Now, it's not to take away from that this game can be fun for people. It can be entertaining. It can definitely be social. You can play with your friends. But it is a very, very aggressive cash grab. And it feels like all that's going on now is that they just keep making, because there's no way, for example, Polyphemus is an intermediate map. They keep pushing these maps down your throat and they call them intermediate. So for example, let me put this into perspective. So I've done a few intermediate maps here or there. I just kind of want to experiment. And I can tell you without a doubt, Cornfield is much easier, much easier than Polyphemus. It's much easier than Bloonarius. Cornfield would probably be around the difficulty of, let's say, Spring. Genuinely, it's not that much more difficult. And then all they do is they just shorten the path and make them travel faster. That's it. Difficulty here is actually irrelevant, because if you have the strategies in mind and if you can just track their patches, that's it. The game becomes like research. And if I could show you guys the notes I have, like, just listen to all these papers. I just take notes constantly and I'm tired of this. Yeah, so I'm taking a break from this. I'm going to upload funny content. You like that stuff? Please watch it. If you don't, still please watch it. I need friends. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good one, guys. Bye now.